Welcome to Towson University. To begin our commencement exercises, the Stevens Hall bell will toll 16 times in honor of the university's first graduating class in 1867.
Good morning. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our faculty, staff, family, and friends, and most importantly, our degree candidates. I'm Langston Frazier, the student regent for the University System of Maryland Board of Regents. The 17-member Board of Regents is appointed by the Governor of Maryland as the degree-granting authority for Towson University. Therefore, as a representative of my fellow regents and the Governor and the people of Maryland, I will formally open the Towson University College of Business and Economics 2019 Spring Commencement. Let us begin with our national anthem. We will be led in singing by Sheila Menendez, who received her bachelor's degree in vocal performance and music education yesterday. The Towson University Commencement Ensemble will be directed by Dr. Luis Engel, Professor of Music. Please stand for the national anthem, and gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you, Sheila. Please be seated. Since 1866, 14 presidents has led the university, beginning with President McDadden Alexander Newell, who established the educational mission of the university as the Maryland State Normal School. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Kim Schatzel, President of Towson University, who will preside over today's ceremony. Madam President, the university community has assembled for commencement.
Thank you, Regent Frazier. And I want to add my welcome to the class of 2019 and their families and their guests. I also want to recognize the Towson University Commencement Ensemble. The ensemble is comprised of music faculty members, alumni, and current students. They are an outstanding representation of the superb talent within the fine arts programs here at Towson University. Thank you for your performance today. Present on stage today are the officers of the university, academic leaders, and key university representatives. These individuals are responsible for advancing our academic mission, degree programs, and outstanding student achievements. Through their dedication and through their expertise, they enable the success of our students and this most remarkable institution. I ask that these individuals please rise and remain standing as I introduce them. Please hold your applause until I complete the reading. Dr. Melanie Perot, Provost and Executive Vice President, Vice Presidents of the University, Vice Provost, Dean, Associate Deans, and Department Chairpersons, members of the Board of Regents, Board of Visitors, Alumni Association representatives, University Senate, American Association of University Professors, Towson University Staff Council representatives, and members of the Graduate Student Association and Student Government Association. Please all join me in recognizing and showing our appreciation for their leadership. Thank you. You may be seated. Leading our procession today is Grand Marshal Douglas Ross, Professor of Management. Dr. Ross, would you please stand? Prior to joining the TU faculty in 1990, Dr. Ross served in public and nonprofit sectors as a senior economist for the Joint Economic Committee, U.S. Congress, Senior Research Associate for the Conference Board in New York. He completed his PhD at the University of Colorado and his MBA at the University of Denver. He has taught courses in strategic management, international business, and business and society. He has received both the Teacher of the Year and Outstanding Service Awards from the College of Business and Economics. Dr. Ross has been a Fulbright Scholar twice, in Sweden and in the Czech Republic. His research interests include the roles of corporations in sustainability, global poverty reduction, and the pedagogy of hybrid courses. He has published over 30 articles and cases, 40 papers, and 4 books. At TU, he has served on the University Senate and chaired the University Promotion and Tenure and Graduate Studies with great merit. Dr. Ross will retire from the university this spring after 29 years as both a dedicated scholar and mentor to our students, and he has contributed greatly to the legacy of academic excellence here at TU. Everyone, please join me in thanking Dr. Ross. Our marshals of the stage party are Precha Tavikawa, Tamara Warbobi, Susan Flaherty, Paman Pev. Our marshals of the degree candidates are Veronica Thomas, Mark Flores, Rachel Gordon, Jian Hun, Doug Sanford, and Marzi Azi Sabakada. Would all our marshals please stand and be recognized? Faculty members presenting card names as well as reading degree candidate names today are Sarah Magnata, Lisa Simmons, Rodney Stump, and Feliz Tabak. Would you please also stand and be recognized? Seated in front of the degree candidates are members of the faculty who represent the College of Business and Economics' outstanding academic departments. Faculty members, would you please stand so we can recognize you as well? We also appreciate the very many ceremony volunteers who share in the joy of our graduates and have made this a day to remember. And finally, I want to invite the degree candidates to join me in recognizing and thanking the family members and invited guests who, with their love and with their encouragement, have helped them reach this very special day. Graduates, please stand, find your family and friends, and give them the ovation that they truly deserve. Thank you, graduates. Today, graduates, we pause to share in your success, your significant academic achievements, and the indelible mark that you have made on Towson University. It has been our pleasure to guide you, to mentor you, and to watch your transformation. Commencement is one of the very happiest days on a university campus. We celebrate our students, and we celebrate the faculty, staff, alumni, family, and friends that comprise our diverse and vibrant university community. Behind me, there are flags representing some of the more than 80 nations from which TU students hail. Our community brings together a diversity of backgrounds and a diversity of ideas that competitively advantage our graduates and strengthen Towson University's reputation as one of the finest public universities in the nation. You can clap. Thank you. At this time, I'm pleased to invite Regent Fraser to return to the lectern to offer congratulations on behalf of the Board of Regents. Langston Fraser is a senior at the University of Maryland Eastern Shore, where he is pursuing a Bachelor of Science degree in PGA Golf Management, with an emphasis in hospitality and tourism management. He was appointed by the governor to hold a one-year term as a student regent, a position of great prominence and prestige, and he holds full regential rights as well as privileges. At UMES, Langston has been involved in various activities since enrolling in the fall of 2015. These include membership in Men Achieving Dreams Through Education Group, Discover UMES, which is their television network, the Clubs Manager Association of America, an executive board parliamentarian with the Professional Golf Management Student Association, as well as with UMES Hawk Radio, where he serves as a host, station manager, and vice president. Beyond campus, Langston has been involved in numerous community and public service activities. He was a member of the Prince George County's Regional Association of Student Governments, the Maryland Association of Student Councils, the Prince George County Public Schools Student Advisory Council, and he ran as a candidate for the student board member position with the Prince George County Board of Education. So if you're not as tired as I am, just as after I've read that, it's my pleasure to be able to introduce Regent Langston Fraser.
Good morning. Thank you, Madam President. On behalf of the University System of Maryland and the Board of Regents, and the more than 176,000 students I'm proud to represent across Maryland and the globe, I'd like to say congratulations. It is an honor to share this occasion with your President, Dr. Kim Schatzel, who continues to distinguish herself as a strong and visionary leader. President Schatzel is committed to the success of her students, her institution, and the Towson community. Most importantly, it is an honor to be here to recognize you and congratulate you, the class of 2019. As you know, many university systems have no student representation whatsoever, let alone a student who serves as a full Board of Regents member. And as a regent, I am very proud of your accomplishments and your achievements as well. Of course, being a fellow student within USM, I know firsthand the hard work it is taking you to reach this day. And I know the importance that your family and your friends had in this as well. They should share in your dedication, and they should also share in your success today. So no matter what direction your life now takes, no matter what challenges lie ahead, know that your education here at TU has prepared you well. And I can leave you with one final lesson here at TU. Dream big and never take no for an answer. I look forward to the opportunity of your education that TU has provided to you. And I have one small request. Your talent, your energy, and your drive and your leadership should be a tremendous asset to the Baltimore community. And as your personal and professional lives advance, consider the commitment that the greater Baltimore community has had to you. So give back and give forward. And for now, on behalf of the University System Maryland Board of Regents, again, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you for allowing me to share this day with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Regent Fraser. Good morning, Regent Fraser, President Schatzel, Provost Prohl, fellow deans, faculty members, staff, and most importantly, our graduates and their family. I'm Shore K. Nama, Dean of the College of Business and Economics, and it is my pure pleasure to be here with you. I look forward to the great things that you will do, our graduates, and I know that you will have a bright future ahead of you. It is my pleasure to introduce our alumni speaker, Brian Davis, 97. He is the Managing Director and CEO of Clearview Group, LLC, a rapidly growing CPA and management consulting firm in Owings Mill, Maryland. Davis attended Towson University, where he graduated summa cum laude with a bachelor's degree in accounting in 1997. He is the recipient of the 2019 Dean's Recognition Award for the College of Business and Economics. This morning, Mr. Davis will share the impact of his TU education and brings words of welcome on behalf of our alumni community. Please welcome Dr. Davis, and congratulations to all of you.
Good morning. I'd like to start by thanking the university for providing me the honor to represent the Alumni Association and be one of the first to welcome the 2019 graduating class of Towson University's College of Business and Economics, as well as their friends and families. As I said, it's an honor to be standing up here today, some 22 years after graduating from the same institution. There's so much that I'd like to talk about, but there is a time limit. When asked to do this a couple months ago, like you probably in the audience, I asked myself, what gives me the right to stand up here and address everyone? They tell me it's because I've displayed outstanding leadership and notable success in my field. For me, I think that is debatable and totally dependent on how you define success, which is a subject I've spent a considerable amount of time thinking about over the years. Because there's always going to be someone that has more, makes more, and achieves more. In thinking about that definition of success, I keep going back to the phrase, peace of mind. You see, generally speaking, as human beings, I believe we are all scared or worried on many levels and all seeking some kind of security. So to me, my definition of success, which admittedly may be different than those that asked me to speak today, is laser-focused on creating the environment where everyone in my circle can have peace of mind on a day-to-day basis. Of course, some of that peace of mind is financial, but as I've gotten older, my goal is to minimize worry in general. If you're not sure where I'm going with this, let's just take today, for example. Many of you have parents sitting in the audience that worried through your high school years what college might look like for you. Then they worried, would college properly prepare you? And if this day would ever come. Now that you're graduating, you, as well as your families, may be worrying about what is next. What I'm here to tell you is that life after Towson University may not be easy street, but you and your families should take a deep breath, relax, and enjoy these moments. Because over the last 3 to 5 years, TU has been preparing you, shaping you, and refining you in ways you didn't even realize. A little bit about me. When I graduated from Towson University in 1997, my class had one of the highest passing rates for any university on the CPA exam. It's a challenge. Quite simply, this institution taught me how to pass what some consider to be one of the toughest professional certifications out there. Not only did I pass that exam with scores like 99th percentile in financial accounting, but Towson University absolutely and unequivocally is the reason for that. So take stock that you are ready to start your careers. But also take note that in the real world, if you define success like I do as peace of mind, you must know that technical competence is really just the cover charge. You see, professionally, life hasn't always been easy for me, which is why I tell you it's not going to be easy for you. At one point, after being a partner in another successful firm that I helped build, I lost my peace of mind, and I was right in the middle of a crossroads. I was making more money than a poor kid and the son of a homicide detective could ever imagine. Some would say that what I had achieved in the accounting world was a smashing success, with several promotions early in my career, all while eventually arriving at partner status. On paper, I had everything I could have ever dreamed of professionally. However, in reality, my peace of mind had escaped me. With complete uncertainty as to what was to come, a stay-at-home wife, and 3 very young children, I did the unthinkable in my mother's eyes, who I think is watching this. And I left my distinguished partner role in what was then a nationally recognized firm with nothing but a vision of what I thought needed to be done in order to have a bigger impact. When I reached that crossroads some 13 years after graduating, I finally realized just how much TU prepared me for success. At that crossroads, I took inventory of all the things that helped me find success early in my career. And of course, technical competence, that cover charge that I spoke about before, was critical to getting started. But words like accountability, belief, commitment, courage, loyalty, respect, trust, and maybe most important, gratitude, are what always came to mind. I believe these are the words that define me. Not debits or credits, not balance sheet or income statement, and heck, the closest I got to accounting was accountability. These words, as I said, are what I believe define me. And I have wonderful news for you. Over the last 22 years, I've learned that these words define the majority of former TU students that I have met and interviewed for jobs. It was the network that I started to build at TU, the people and their parents that I was able to call upon when I set out to start a new firm. It was those traits that I mentioned before that I know you all have in you by virtue of graduating from this university that I was able to rely on that allowed the authentic Brian to shine and create the environment that allows for peace of mind, not just for me, but for all those that work with me. And it's those traits, whether you know it or not, that this university has been silently fostering in you, all while teaching you the technical side of your degree that will allow you to achieve greater success, however you define it, than those of us before you. Now, if you believe me when I say that these traits are ultimately what drove my success, and I hope you do, you should also realize that those successes didn't happen in a vacuum. They rarely do. Every generation has a point where they move from pulling the generation behind them to being pushed by the generation behind them. And I'm standing in my moment right now. These successes have been achieved with the help of those before me, those that attended school with me, and more by those that have graduated after me and helped join our team. It's why over these last 22 years, I have remained close to this institution, giving time for mentoring, board participation, and financial support along the way when possible to help that next generation along. And I hope and suggest you will do the same. Because 5, 10, and 20 years from now, your peace of mind and your success may very well be contingent upon the success and happiness of the next generation of Towson University graduates that are willing and wanting to be a part of your team. As a visual representation of those that have come before you, that are here to help you along your journey, the university has a tradition where we ask all Towson University alumni in the audience to please stand. So if you could do that for us now. All alumni. I would like to ask all of those standing, the ones representing the generation moving from pulling these graduates along to being pushed by these graduates, to welcome the soon-to-be newest members of our alumni community, the 2019 College of Business and Economics graduates. Congratulations and best of luck to you all. You are prepared. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Davis, for those words of wisdom. Peace of mind is priceless. I'm now pleased to introduce the graduate speaker, Aaron Romninek, who is graduating today with a master's degree in accounting and business advisory services. Please welcome Mr. Romninek.
Good morning, class of 2019. It's truly an honor to be addressing my fellow Towson Tigers on such a monumental and joyous occasion. As I look around at all the smiling faces, it's amazing to know that we have all traveled separate paths, some more difficult than others, to arrive here together at this moment in time. And you have to admit, it has not been an easy journey. We have endured rigorous courses, numerous projects, difficult exams, long hours of study, the occasional social gathering. And throughout it all, our professors challenged us to be the best we could be. There were times we questioned whether we would be able to see this through. Judging by the number of people present in this room, I'd say we were more than up for the task. We conquered the hurdle placed before us, and now we are ready to begin the next challenge. To that end, I would like to share with you 3 pieces of advice that I learned throughout my tenure at Towson University that may benefit you in your future endeavors. First, do not view failure as something negative. Rather, see it as an opportunity to take a new direction or as a challenge to overcome. Unless you never make an attempt to begin with, it is impossible to live without failure. So be prepared for it, and don't let it stop you from trying. When I did a job interview for the very first time, I spent hours researching the most commonly asked interview questions on the internet. I conjured up elaborate and impressive answers, and I spent days rehearsing them. I came into that interview with a positive attitude and a high level of confidence. I firmly shook the hand of the interviewer and calmly sat down. I was ready to crush this interview. The interviewer looked right at me and said, "So, Aaron, tell me a little bit about yourself." All right, I've got this. Let's see. How did my memorized answer to this question begin? I completely froze. Like anything you memorize, there's a chance you will forget it when under pressure. Suffice to say, I did not get a call back. What I learned from this failure, though, was that I had completely approached the interview in the wrong way. While I was terribly disappointed, I learned how not to prepare for an interview. So, after a lot of self-reflection, I took a different approach on my next interview. I saw this as an opportunity for conversation, one in which I had general points I wanted to get across. This time, everything flowed smoothly, and I'm happy to report I will be starting with RSM after graduation. Thank you. So you can learn from failure, I promise. My second piece of advice is to not be afraid to say 3 simple words. I don't know. When we leave here today, we will be heading out into a very competitive world. While we always want to make a good impression and appear as though we know everything, there will be times it will be better to admit that we don't know, and that is perfectly acceptable. When I was given my first assignment as a tax intern last summer, the staff accountant asked me if I knew how to access all of the information necessary to complete the task. To be honest, I had no idea. But all of the other interns were busy completing their projects, and I wanted to keep up with them. So I smiled and said, absolutely, I'll get it done in no time flat. I searched for over 30 minutes, trying to find this simple piece of software on my computer to no avail. I then checked to see if it was on the task manager, and I found it. But I thought it was just a bug. So naturally, I decided to uninstall it. I had just removed a vital program from my computer that was essential to every task I was going to complete in my internship. To be fair, I majored in accounting, not IT. Fortunately, I was able to reinstall the software, but I had just lost 2 hours of productivity. This all could have been avoided if I had simply said I didn't know when I was first asked. There are a lot of great people in this world who are ready to help us. We just need to ask. Employers will appreciate the candor. My third and final piece of advice is to always believe in yourself. You are leaving here today with a degree from Towson University. You have been successful in navigating your college careers despite the many obstacles in your way. You are a group of talented individuals, and you just spent the past few years working for this moment, venturing out into the world of business to begin your full-time careers. Don't tell yourself you can't do it. Don't tell yourself you aren't capable of accomplishing your goals. Believe in yourself. This is what you have been preparing for. If at any point in your life you have doubts about your capabilities, be it an interview or an opportunity for a promotion, ask yourself, why not me? Today we begin the next chapter in our lives. Remember to be yourself and never forget who you are, where you came from, and the values you hold dearly. Try to remember the 3 pieces of advice that I personally experienced myself. See failure as an opportunity. Don't be afraid to say, I don't know. And always believe in yourself. To my fellow Towson Tigers, may all of you find good fortune, success, and happiness. It's been an honor and a privilege to speak to you today. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Thank you, Aaron. We also believe in you as well. Please join me in welcoming our undergraduate student speaker, Jasmine Carr, who is graduating today with a bachelor's degree in business administration and healthcare management. Please welcome Ms. Carr.
Good morning, everybody. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2019. We made it. Greetings, family, friends, faculty, staff, and alumni. I'm extremely honored and humbled to have this opportunity to be here in front of you today. I can't believe it's graduation day, and I'm truly grateful for this experience at Towson University with the support of everyone around us today. Today is their day, just as much as it's ours. Everyone, please take a moment to look around you and take notice of everyone here, our supporters. A huge shout out to my family over there. I love you guys. Now, I'm not here to talk about myself, but rather to speak about us and our shared experiences. There's no better way to make everyone feel just a bit more nostalgic than taking a trip down memory lane. Today, I'm excited to take us on one last emotional roller coaster ride to relive moments of our journey at Towson. Think back to that anticipation and excitement you felt the day before classes. Whether you were settling into the dorms or prepping for your route for your early morning commute, it's just like that feeling you get right before the roller coaster starts. For many of us, this was the first time we've truly been away from home and actually living alone. And let's be honest, who didn't stalk their roommate on every social media site possible to make sure they weren't an actual serial killer? To add to this new beginning, we're also learning to navigate the campus, the constant struggles of parking, and detour after detour as we try to get to our classes. Regardless, we're strapped in and the ride has officially begun. And suddenly, we've made it to the top of the roller coaster. We've made it through our first year. We realized freshman year was truly a breeze with only a few bumps along the way, like dreadful 8 a.m.s, the long lines at Susk, and of course, the struggle of scheduling classes for the following year. But throughout this initial part of the ride, we gained a clearer view of the upcoming years at Towson. We discovered new hobbies, found new clubs to join, and relished our quiet spots at Club Cook, and we're officially ready for the rest of the ride. Now, think about that minute at the very top of the roller coaster, where you're suspended in midair, and you think you have this whole thing figured out. That moment is so short-lived because suddenly, you're plunging downwards at a 90-degree angle. And honestly, that's really kind of how sophomore year felt. Just when you thought you knew everything, just when you thought you knew what you were doing, everything changes. I honestly don't know if this was just me, but I don't even remember much of sophomore year. I do know that it was a growing year for many of us, in terms of figuring out the classes we wanted to take, what career path we were interested in, and ultimately where we wanted to be in the next few years. And then junior year literally hits you in the face. We encounter loop after loop and get flipped more times than we can count. Between trying to understand what's happening in Finance 331 and practicing your 30-second elevator pitch for BizX 301, we're barely holding on. Not to mention applying for internships, excelling in academics, and still trying to have some semblance of a social life left. Oh, and don't forget that group project due in 3 days, where not a single person has responded to the group message yet. Group work, one of the common themes in every single class that our professors thoroughly enjoyed. Nevertheless, I truly applaud our professors for putting us through these trying exercises that taught us to not only challenge thoughts, but to plan and delegate tasks effectively and to hold each other accountable. In a nutshell, this chaotic whirlwind of twists and turns finally ends, leading us to the last leg of the ride. This final loop brings with it many conflicting emotions. Are we happy the ride is almost over, or do we wish it was longer? Senior year has been bittersweet. When we started college, graduation seemed so far away, and now here we are. It starts sinking in that the people we saw every day in our classes, we may never see again. The professors and advisors who have gotten to know you so well and put up with all of your antics won't be down the hallway anymore. We're all going to miss this. Now here we are. We all made it through college on the same roller coaster, moments from getting off, but not everyone's experience was the same. Some of us are still spinning and nauseous, while some people bounce off and they're ready for the next. Whether you finish in 4 years or 10 years, we all made it to the end together. As a double major, it took me 5 years to get to this point, and without the support and guidance of the marketing department, I wouldn't be here today. Everyone's path is different. Some may have secured jobs, while others are still interviewing. Some of us may hold executive level positions a few years from now, while it may take some of us longer to get there, as we juggle families, perhaps marriage, or even graduate school. But remember, after today, we won't be on the same ride anymore. From this point forward, we'll all be embarking on new rides. But what will forever connect us is Towson University and the ride we shared together. Look forward to your tomorrow. Feel grateful for each twist, turn, and loop along the way because the journey is what truly matters. Whatever your future ride brings you, be proud of yourself from graduating from Towson University and being closer to your dreams. Now, take a deep breath and smile. My heartfelt congratulations go out to you, class of 2019. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Carr. Great job. Well, good morning, everyone. I'm Melanie Perot, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. At this time, President Schatzel and I will begin the conferring of graduate degrees. Assisting us in awarding the graduate degrees will be Dean Kainama and Dr. Janet Delaney, Dean of Graduate Studies. And now will the candidates for master's degrees and post-baccalaureate certificates from the College of Business and Economics please stand. On recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor to present those candidates who meet all requirements for degrees of Master of Science, Master of Business Administration, and post-baccalaureate certificates.
I am pleased to receive these candidates. By the authority vested in me by the University System of Maryland's Board of Regents and the State of Maryland, I confer upon you the recommended degree with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Congratulations.
Good morning. I'm Felice Tabak, professor from the Department of Management. Introducing the candidates with me is Rodney Stump, professor and chairperson from the Department of Accounting. It is our pleasure to present the individuals receiving master's degrees or post-baccalaureate certificates from the College of Business and Economics. Anek Parobor Ezekiel Odioko.
Priyanka Baxi.
Johannes Haley Siem.
Marina Bushueva.
Aaron Robert Remenik.
Michael David Dooney.
Angelica Conway.
Ipsita Ghosh.
Amy Falco.
Ramona K. Golden.
Tyler Johnson.
Jennifer Marie Hirn.
Lekon Labisi.
Christopher Eric Johnson.
Jordan Matthew Schiff.
Ida Kazmiri.
Chandler Martin Schmidt.
Kevin Gilbert McNamara.
Salome Lursmanashvili.
Vivian Nguyen.
Kylie Mealy.
Jenna Renee Turley.
Abinia Berry Onyea. Brittany A. Wittelsberger. This concludes the conferring of master's degrees and post-baccalaureate certificates from the College of Business and Economics.
At this time, I'd like to take a few moments to recognize two special groups of individuals. The Honors College provides an enhanced undergraduate experience for highly motivated and intellectually curious students. By completing a challenging curriculum comprised of interdisciplinary and advanced scholarly work, and pursuing leadership and cultural experiences, and often an honors thesis, these candidates are awarded the designation of university scholars and wear a bronze medal today to symbolize this achievement. At this time, I'm proud to recognize the graduates of Towson University Honors College. University scholars, will you please stand so that we may acknowledge your significant accomplishments? Please be seated. We are also proud to recognize degree candidates who completed the Army Reserve Officers Training Corps and have been selected for officer commissioning. We are also honored to recognize our military veterans graduating today. Would all of you in the audience who are members of our armed forces on active duty or reserves and the veterans please stand along with our degree candidates. thank you for your service. Please be seated. And now, it's about to get loud in here. Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Business and Economics please stand? On recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor to present those candidates who meet all requirements for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science.
I am pleased to receive these candidates. By the authority vested in me by the University System of Maryland's Board of Regents and the State of Maryland, I confer upon you the recommended degree with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Congratulations.
It is now our pleasure to introduce those individuals receiving baccalaureate degrees from the College of Business and Economics. Congratulating the candidates, along with Dean Kainama, will be Dr. Judy Harris, Associate Dean of the College of Business and Economics. Haley Nicole Hardesty.
Paul Stephen Augustin.
Madison E. Carey.
Sarah Ali.
Jasmine Carr.
Mohammed Mansour Alabra.
John Charles Alexander.
Albert James Anderson.
Dina Allen Few.
Daniel C. Andrews.
Elnatan Amare.
Derek D. Apia.
Daniel Lee Anderson.
Hannah Marie Ash.
Alexandra Andrews.
Miyad Asefa.
Jordan L. Arian Najat.
Diego Alejandro Arias.
Eliza Danielle Asimenios.
Khadija P. Ba.
Michael Awasanya.
Kier Morgan Banks.
William Kyle Batchelor.
Eric E. Barrera Mina.
Nicholas A. Bailey.
Diego J. Barrientos.
Matthew Philip Barnicle.
Natasha Elise Baum.
Tiffany Rochelle Barrett.
Ryan A. Beagley.
Thomas Gregory Bauer.
Alexis K. Bell.
Aaron Clifton Bain.
Daniel Brian Belsner.
Connor Jack Beal.
Jared Alexander Buffoni.
Kyra Beltrandi.
Wade M. Bishop.
Giacomo Berlingeri.
Selena Maria Blankenship.
David Ernest Berzin.
Megan Ann Blumlein.
Michael Lewis Blanchard.
Alec J. Bossi.
Robert Adam Blaustein.
Sierra Alexis Boyd.
Natalie Mary Ellen Bowden.
Joshua David Bregman.
Grant Alexander Bray.
Marissa R. Bosser.
Curtis William Bowser.
Alexander Michael Consalvi.
Jacqueline Nicole Cruz.
Zachary Alton Boyle.
Caitlin Savannah Bohr.
Anasha D. Britt.
Jacqueline Nicole Bedner.
Kendra Brogdon.
Josephine T. Jensen.
Julian Deontay Brooks.
Antanasia D. Britt.
William Francis Brooms.
Aaron Bromhall.
Brian Joseph Bukowski.
Reed Jackson Brown.
Nicholas K. Butler.
Jenny Ann Buchanan.
Brittany N. Cariello.
Brooke Goodwin Bundick.
Christina Amoy Chambers.
Olivia Ann Canby.
Ming Chen.
Ryan Andrew Carter.
Dong Choi.
Paul Fatali Charu.
Brendan David Clark.
Timothy P. Chesser.
Bradley M. Cohen.
Megan Ann Churchy.
Lauren Michelle Coleman.
Julia Ann Clay.
Lauren Corcoran.
Caitlin Marie Cole.
Joshua Tyler Council.
Anna Christina Colon.
Daniel Anthony Cruz.
Haley Helen Cooney.
Tyler Michael Dalzell.
Celeste Antonia Costabile.
Liam Allen Davis III.
Christian J. Cox.
Jack Austin Day.
Gabrielle Michelle Cusick.
Kelsey Corinne Deal.
Vincent D. Demore.
Matthew Casey DeLong.
Alyssa Ann Davison,
Christian Joseph DeMeo,
Robert Christopher DeLeon,
Matthew David Demarest,
Jake Elliott Delazure,
Joya Elizabeth Diaz,
Evan Joseph DeMichael,
Connor Victor Dide,
Lily Morgan Devadis,
Rico Ernest Duran,
Olivia Rosemary DiCarlo,
Thomas Greg Dyson,
Gregory A. Dorian,
Tommy L. Eckwood Jr.,
Kelsey A. Doswalt,
Abasade Alamade Akania,
Jacob Wayne Ebright,
Sophia Felus,
Maxim Maximovich Efraimov,
Holly Mae Ferguson,
Mark R. Fahmy,
Patrick Francis Dowling,
Daniel Benjamin Ferber,
Michael Evan Filler,
Madison Alexandra Fields,
Ivy Elizabeth Fonstock,
Joshua Lee Falcon,
Spencer Justin Franklin,
Julianne Elizabeth Ferrelli,
Kriza Faye Bunau Gabat,
Jamie Ann Finucane,
Riley G. Frankel,
Alina Garazier,
Sophia L. Goldman,
Natalia Gerslova,
Catherine Ann Gorecki,
Monica R. Frederick,
John Armando Gailey,
Brooke S. Gill,
Samuel Furman,
Juliana K. Havrilko,
Elizabeth Ann Goodwin,
Vaughn Alvin Gray Jr.,
Dominic Joseph Diogiviano Antonio,
Maya Emilianne McGovern,
Anthony Peter Fusco,
Conchetta DiMatteo,
Zachary T. Harbor,
Chase Brandon Gilletto,
Taylor A. Harewood,
Douglas E. Graham,
Aneru E. Hamadou,
Tiana Rochelle Fowler,
Ryan Lewis French.
Alyssa N. Frazier.
Matthew Geiser.
Sahara Dawn Elaine George.
Michael Lewis Green.
Jennifer Lynn Fox.
Brooke Elizabeth Gruchas.
Leanne Winston Goodrich.
Alessandra M. Haas.
Red Eat Hailey Mescal.
Emma M. Hale.
Anthony Rawl Harry.
Alexander John Hartline.
Dominic R. Hawkins.
Harris J. Himmelfarb.
Brett Heinzman.
Danielle Ariana Holmes.
Nicholas Stephen Holtz.
Ryan Paul Hoare.
Silas Lance Hoxie.
Martin Zachary Huff.
Ryan Hune.
Ashley N. Hurley.
Sherry R. Hussein.
Mohammed S. Ibrahim.
Zachary Ryan Highland.
Brandon Adam Jackson.
Emily Kathleen Jackson.
Jeremy Robert Jacobs.
Ramzi Hussein Jamal.
Oluwaseyi Apayemi Jesutimi.
Lauren C. Jenkins.
Brianna Johnson.
Nan Jiang.
Miguel A. Johnson.
Kai Lecrae Johnson.
Jalen Lanier Jones.
James Bailey Johnston.
Zachary Craig Jump.
Parker Jones.
Bradley M. Kelly.
Mark A. Calnan.
Shraban Kanal.
Jorgen Storm Kendrick.
Esther Constance Kim.
Firdaus Kedir.
Elizabeth Caroline Kobilski.
Alexander J. Klein.
Brandon E. Korzanowski.
Jonathan James Culp.
Matthew Joseph Kunkel.
Corey Jacob Kreis.
Christopher Joseph Labriola.
Meredith Ashley Labold.
Timothy T. Mealy,
Nicholas Robert Lanier Jr.,
Erica Spencer Larry,
Ashley K. Latour,
Huey Q. Lee,
Matthew David Leibowitz,
Gabriel Lee,
Morgan Ledbetter Lee,
Alexia J. Lagombi,
Garrett Brandon Levy,
Jessica May Lee,
Jordan Elizabeth Link,
Julia Isabel Lazinski,
Megan Elizabeth Long,
Owen M. Long,
Tierra Jeannie Lovelace,
Alex Nicole Lowe,
Zinnia Liu,
Thomas Patrick Lund,
Aaron M. Magazine,
Bridget Ann Maurer,
Gino Mainello,
Kirsten Alexandra Malone,
John Thomas Major,
Ramnarayan Maninchan,
Jenebu Mariko,
Moises Armando Marin,
Tyreen Matthew,
Natalia Marushin,
Alexander V. Maury,
Ethan Douglas Mosey,
Michaela Lynn McDowell,
Trevor Reed McClure,
Caitlin Margaret McQuaid,
Emily L. McCoy,
Jacob Richard Medina,
Alexa N. Mellis,
Bethlehem Kebide Mengistu,
Eric K. Metzdorf,
Ethan B. Myers,
Samuel Aaron Mistrenta,
Kaylee Renee Moody,
Brianna Moore,
Abby R. Mosdale,
Oluwatosin Michael Otajo,
Nicholas Norman Mascarella,
Victor Navin Nanan,
Stephen Lee Martin,
Melissa Rose Newman.
Matthew Lloyd Neal.
Jeffrey Robert Nedwicki.
Wook Na Win.
Susan Aisha Nasangu.
Rachel Marie Noyes.
Abigail Olaya.
John Richard O'Connor.
Nicole O'Mealy.
Caitlin Elizabeth Alberding.
Marianne Husula Arunja.
Brian Robert O'Neill.
Richard Pace.
Morgan Sierra Latrice Osborne.
Shrivang Patel.
Han Hu Park.
Leah Caroline Pereira.
Andrew William Payne.
Sarah Peters.
James Andrew Thomas Peters.
Jayla Lauren Prince.
Max E. Posner.
Leah Pollock.
Cayman Breck Pizarro.
Victoria F. Wilps.
Fowler M. Pomeroy.
Kelly A. Posda.
Morgan Lynn Pullen.
Catherine J. Connolly.
Alexandra Jane Rakes.
Connor Bryce Ritter.
Shady Della Reeves.
Arash Ranavard.
Natasha Marie Reidenbach.
Fernando Ramos.
Colin Hampton Rice.
Donna Marianne Regalado.
Marcus Kevin Rebel.
Josu Asiel Reyes.
Andrea Mariana Rivas.
Brent Richardson.
Isabella Marie Rodriguez.
Tyler John Roberts.
Hunter Michael Romanoff.
Robert Ronald Roman.
Mia Danielle Romeo.
Aluna Romaniak.
Deboria Sarah Ross.
Carmen Addie Rose.
Joshua Zachary Rubin.
Sabria Ross.
Duygu Hazal Şahin.
Kristen Michelle Russo.
Joseph San Juan.
Jordan Hope Saltzman.
Shaida Sanwola.
Alex James Sanders.
Rita Marie Sakmora.
Ina Serene.
Niobe Scarborough.
Cameron K. Schaefer.
Garrett Francis Sherba.
Michael Schlesinger.
Jacqueline Nicole Serafino.
Taylor Gable Selber.
Angela Shafiq.
Thomas Jordan Shank.
Maxine Dara Shevlin.
Samantha Shin Sessom.
Hillary Tedesse.
Stephanie Nicole Tamburino.
Grant Kenneth Schleicher.
Gavin Edison Wayman.
Dean Mordecai Shiloh.
J.A. Jack Sanford.
Yevgenia Schusterman.
Quinn Ethan Mullins.
Casey Ryan Smith.
Evan Clay Stinson.
Seth Salvatore Sofia.
Zoban.
Dana Rose Sardone.
Austin James Smirnudis.
Urania Sofia Stavrakis.
Solomon E. Solkowitz.
Alexandra Stem.
Rachel T. Yurkowski.
Aaron B. Stein.
Casey E. Ward.
Nicholas Robert Armento.
Alexa Rose Berardi.
Frank Anthony Salia.
Samantha Rose Odessa.
Alexander Frederick Swain.
Yada Sajad.
Andrew R. Taylor.
Emily Lynn Cummins.
Raquel D. Tennant.
Zachary Austin Zaya.
Gary Matthew Testerman.
Richard J. Stanfield.
Amar Tapa.
Nora Suntich.
Arfa Tawfiq.
Randy A. Tawea,
Erin Elizabeth Tucker,
Carly Elizabeth Telekamp,
Dylan Joseph Vessbinder,
Morgan Page Tester,
Alyssa Marie Volpe,
Dean Charles Thompson,
Justin Connor Walcher,
Adama Traore,
Kareem Wallace,
Jessica L. Vaden,
Brittany Nicole Watson,
Anthony M. Vanelli,
Evan Craig Weiser,
Nathan Russell Waddell,
Alexis Lynn Renee White,
Taylor Nicole Walker,
Colin Patrick White,
Sydney Morgan Wanless,
Marquise Williams,
Walter N. Wyhouse,
Carly Megan Jenny Wilson,
Joseph David Wilden,
Lyle B. Wilson,
Luis Sidney Wilson,
Brianna Kristen Wise,
Jacob A. Winner,
Andrew Withers,
and Lisa Rose Winton,
Joan Joyce Wood,
Victoria Lynn Walcott,
Zainab Yahaya,
Michael Patrick Zito,
Taylor N. Wood,
Salah Aldusari, Nana Pinkra,
This concludes the conferring of baccalaureate degrees from the College of Business and Economics.
My name is Johannes Siem, Vice President of the Graduate Student Association.
My name is Marlene Tubera, Vice President of the Student Government Association.
Today, you will notice a number of graduates, faculty, and staff wearing black and gold pins signifying their support of the Tiger Commencement Pledge.
This pledge is a voluntary commitment to become more active in their communities and to work for positive change in social and environmental conditions. We applaud these efforts by our graduates, faculty, and staff. Thank you.
Graduates, it is indeed our honor and our pleasure to celebrate with you, your families, and your friends today. Your achievements are most notable, and your commitment to the success of your Towson University community and classmates is inspiring. Our outstanding faculty has challenged each of you to seek and reach the highest levels of academic excellence in our classrooms and prepared you to step off TU's campus, one that you have grown to love, toward the next set of opportunities for your further growth and accomplishment. This year, Towson University celebrated its 153rd anniversary. Our university has changed much since our first days in 1866. Back then, we were a school solely focused on preparing teachers for their most noble work and enrolled just 11 students in a small building in Baltimore. Today, Towson University is recognized as a premier university that is the largest university in Greater Baltimore and the fastest growing in our state, enrolling more than 22,000 students in over 100 degree programs, and over 3 days of commencement, we will graduate almost 3,000 students, and they will join their place as proud TU alumni. As the class of 2019 is leaving our campus, the class of 2023 will be joining us this fall. A class selected from almost 13,000 applications for just over 2,800 spots in the freshman class, with an average high school GPA of 3.65. They will come to TU just as you all did, well prepared and eager to achieve more. Here at TU, our students learn from faculty that are creating new knowledge and advancing inquiry in their academic disciplines. Here at TU, our students learn in classrooms that are rich with a diversity of identities and a diversity of thoughts, each respected, supported to thrive, and encouraged to contribute inclusively to our university's vitality and vibrancy. Here at TU, our students benefit. They are changed and are inspired by a 153-year-old legacy of academic excellence and community engagement that truly sets a Towson University education and a Towson University graduate apart from all others. In closing, graduates, I want to share some words from my favorite philosopher, Rihanna. When a door closes, you have two choices: give up or keep going. We all start somewhere. It's where you end up that truly matters. You leave Towson prepared to take on new challenges, build careers, and change the world for the better. So graduates, go inspire, go achieve, go serve, and always remember, go Tigers. Y'all ready? As the final rite of commencement, will all the degree recipients please stand? Move your tassels from the right to the left. The class of 2019. Please be seated. Congratulations, graduates. You will forever be part of Towson University. So please keep coming back and please keep giving back so that we can continue to build on a legacy that makes Towson University a most special place that will forever be an important part of who you are. So once again, my sincere well wishes and congratulations to each and every one of you. Now will everyone please stand and join Sheila in the singing of our alma mater, My Towson. You'll find the words and the program.
We'll begin the recessional. There we are. I didn't think I heard that. I ask members of the audience to please remain seated and review the ceremony departure instructions on the screen above. As I began, this concludes the commencement exercises. Again, we offer our congratulations and best wishes to the College of Business and Economics class of 2019.
you.